Hello everyone and welcome to another Sunday speedrun. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Miracle 1 by brtmns. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. The digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Two cells a chess knight's move apart cannot contain the same digit. Right. Chess moves in chess, what's called an L move, which is one orthogonal cell away and then one diagonal cell away. So if there was a chess knight here, it could go to any of those squares on the chessboard, cells here, which means whatever we put here, we can't repeat in any of those. Two cells a chess king's move apart cannot contain the same digit. Right, a king just moves to any of the 8 connected cells. So one step in any direction, orthogonally or diagonally. No two adjacent cells may contain consecutive digits anywhere in the puzzle, right? So we can't put 7 here, for instance, or 9. That's about it. That's the miracle. Sip of tea. Restart. Let's see what we can do. So we need an 8 here. I'm gonna just pencil mark because I don't know what to think about. Trying to figure it out. 1, 2 can't be here. Okay, but there are enough places for a 2. What about 5? 5 can't be in any of these. So that's a 5. Because 5 can't be next to a 6, right? So that's a 5. That's a 5. What did we say? 2. Can't have 2 here, so one of these is 2. 1 could be anywhere. And 9. 9 could be anywhere as well, right? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, how do we continue? How do we continue? 1 and 9 could be anywhere. I'm not missing anything, am I? Doesn't look like it. All right, so maybe where is 7, for instance, here? Let's continue a bit to see what I'm missing. Because this can't be 7 because of the anti-knight. So those aren't 7. Well, I have 3 places for a 7. How would that help? Where's 4? This is not 4. These are not 4. Anti-knight. Right, okay, so that might be useful. One of these is 4. Okay, and now if we look at where is 5, can't have 5 here. Well, for normal Sudoku, can't have 5 there for anti-knight. But can't have 5 here either because it would eliminate both 5s. So one of these is 5. And then one of these is 5. Right, 3? Is 3 interesting? One of these is 3. That's not that interesting, is it? 6? Nah. Right? Okay, maybe look this way. I don't know. These aren't 6. What am I missing? What am I missing? That's not 3. These are not 3. Not 4. Okay. 5. Well, this one can't be 5, but this one can, right? Of course, we have all of those. There's no problem with this one being 5, is there? This one can't be 5 because it will eliminate the 4. But this one can be 5, right? 5 would have a 4 here and a 3 there. Don't see how that is. Why that would be an issue? Could be, but I don't see how. 6 is anywhere here, so okay, no 7 there. So one of these is 7. No 6 there, so one of these is 6. It's the same thing, isn't it? Because now we don't have 5 there either, and one of these is 5. Again, this one can't be 5, but these can, right? What am I missing? What am I missing? Because there are similarities. What am I missing? Well, again, 4 can be anywhere here. 3, well, no, 4 could be anywhere here. Hold on. Is there any problem with putting 4 there? No. If that one is 5, this one can't be 6, so that one is 6 and that one is 7. 5 would give me a 5 there, which means that that becomes a 4 and that becomes a 3. I don't know. I do not know. I am missing something, but I don't know what. That doesn't help, does it? But there are a few things like, I don't know, this one can't be 8. This one can't be 8. Is that really that useful? These aren't 2. I don't see what's the uses of that. I don't see the use of that. Okay, what am I still missing here? Well, we said 2, but 2 could be anywhere. Well, except there, I guess. Except there. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is not there. Anything else? It's not here. It's not in any of those because of 5. Oh, and it can't be here either because then it will eliminate 2, right? If it's here, then it would eliminate 7 from here, and eliminate 7 and 5 from there. We would need 7 and 5, both of them. So that's not good. It can't be here either because it would eliminate 7, 5, and 7. Okay. So one of these is 6. That's interesting. That's interesting. That we can get 2, but I don't know if it resolves anything, but it's interesting. Six. Can this one be 6? Probably 5, 7, 4. Doesn't seem to be an issue. 6, 5, 7, 4. 6, 5, 7, 4. We need a 9 here somewhere. 9 and 1 only have one issue between quotes. One issue. Well, this one can't be 2. I don't know. We already knew that though. This isn't 2 either. So one of these is 2. Did that help? One of these is 2. It means that this isn't 2. Right. What does that mean? Why didn't I manage to get as many here? It seems like it should be the same. What's the issue? What's the issue? I don't know. These are not 3. None of those are 3. So one of these are 3. Okay. Four. This can't be 4. Besides that, there's this can't be 4 either. Still, too many options, right? This can't be 4. Neither can this one. Right. Right. And 6. One of those are 6. I don't know. So that's not 7. That's not 7. One of these is 7. How does that? Why would that matter? I don't know. These aren't 8. This isn't 8. Neither is this one. We still have 3 8s though, right? Hmm. One. Ah, hold on. This one can't be any of these. So this is definitely 4 or 7. Ah, I don't know if that matters, but okay. So this is definitely 3 or 6, of course. I mean, I say of course, but I just noticed it. And I still don't know what that means. If it means anything. Because 3 and 6, 4 and 7, that's not really eliminating anything, is it? 6, 7, either. I don't know. I don't know. Did that make any difference for anything? That's from 3, 6. What does it mean? Either this isn't 2 or this isn't 6. Um, ha ha ha. That's 3. It eliminates 2 from both of these. Is that an issue? Doesn't look like it, does it? If that's 3, that's 6. But this one isn't 2 and that one isn't 2. So this one would have to be 2 and this one would have to be 2. That would be 2, 4. That seems to be a good thing, right? That seems to be a good thing. No, it's not. Hold on. If that's 3, this becomes a 2, 4. Okay, so far so good. But that means that this is 5, 7. Where do we put the 6? Because this is 5, 7 then. So this one isn't 3, this one is 6. This one is 6. I think with the same, we're gonna find out that this one isn't 7, right? Though now it might be even easier, because if this is 7, same problem, right? This is 7, both of these are not 8, right? We don't care very much about this one, but this one isn't 8. Then this would have to be 8, and these are 3, 5. And this becomes a 4. Well, this is 4 then, but we can't have 4 next to a 3, 5, so that doesn't work. So this one isn't 7, this is 4. Okay. I don't know if it works here yet. Let's continue with what? What am I still missing here? Missing 1, which can't be here, right? But there are enough places. And I'm missing 9, which, right, just can't be here. Right. So this isn't 1 or 9. This is definitely 2 or 3. Hold on, this can't be 3 anymore. One of those is 2. So that's 3. Right, so this has to be 2 because it's not 1 or 9 and it's not those. That's 2. This is not 2, and those are 1, 9. And this isn't 1. This isn't 1 either. Right, I guess I can. Not the best way to doing it, but right. Okay, that's a 2, not a 2. Okay. Right, so it's the same here. Well, this isn't 7 because one of those is 8. And if it isn't, well, it means that that one is a 7 as well, right? What is that then? Well, it's the missing 8. Of course it is. And that's 1, 9, right? So this one isn't 1 or 9. It has to be 8. This is definitely a 3, because we can't have 3 here. Can't have 3. We can have 5 and 1, 9. This one isn't 9. And we've done this. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Trying to figure out where it's best to continue, but I have no idea. Maybe there? Do I know where 8 is? 8 isn't in any of these. So one of these have to be 8, right? Does that have an impact on 7? Not necessarily. Okay, so where's 8 there? Any place? Well, this isn't 8. Right. I do the same here with 2, for instance. I can. These aren't 2, so one of these is 2. So these are in 2. And one of these is 2. Oh, well, here at least it's resolved. That's 2. If that's 2, then that's not 3. Then we have one of those is 3, and that's not 4. So now one of these is 4, and that's not 5. Ah, that's useful. That is useful. Okay. Well, let's do this side. These have to be 8. So these are 8. These are 8, so this one is 8. Which means that this one isn't 8 and this one is. Which gives me 5, 3, 4. 5, 3, 4. Okay, and these are 2. Which means that these are 2. And these are 2. So that seems to have helped less for some reason. I'm missing something. That's why, probably. I am missing something. Yeah, I'm missing that this isn't 7. So one of those are 7 now. This one isn't 6. This one isn't 6. But one of these are 6. How did I resolve it there? I have no idea anymore. I have no. Well, that's 4. Maybe that helps. Doesn't look like it. I seem to have made a mistake somewhere. Oh, right, I need a 3. One of those is 3, yeah. So this one isn't 2 anymore. That's a 2. That's 5. That's 7. 3, 6. Yeah, that helped. Now I'm still missing a 1 and a 9 and 1 and a 9. Right. And what do I need here? 1, a 9, and a 7, right? So that's a 7. It's 1 and a 9. Okay. So one of these is a 6, which means that one of these is a 6, right? One of these is a 5. 6. Why did I put 8? That's one of these is a 6. Right, so one of these is a 6. So far so good. I hope. One of these is a 5. So this one isn't 5. That's useful. Okay, one of these is a 5. That's not useful. Right, one of these is a 5. That's not 5. Oh, actually, yeah, that is useful. That is useful. Now we have all the 5s. All the 5s. So what's next? Oh, that's not an 8 anymore. I forgot about the king's rule. That's not 2. Right. Oh, that's not an 8 because of the knight. And I'm not paying attention at all. I'm not paying attention at all. That's so unusual for me. Right. Now we have all the 2s as well. So we can start seeing what we're missing. Missing a 7. This couldn't be 7. This couldn't be 7. So here's a 7. Missing a 4 as well. That might be more difficult for now. Okay. And what about... how should I do that? I need a 4 here, so that's 4. I need a 4 there, which means that I need a 4, well, here, actually. Okay. Okay. Next. 7. One of those is a 7. This is a 7. Oh. 7 and 7. 7 is resolved now. It seems like it. Okay, what's next? Why is 6 not resolved? Is it because of me? Probably. Yeah, that's 6. That's 6. What about 6 in there in box number 7? Here's 6. What's next? 3. 3. One of those is 3. One of these is 3, so it's that one. That's 1, 9, so it becomes 1. It becomes 9, and that's 1, 9, 1, 1, 3, 9. That seems... oh, what are we still missing here? So it's not 1 or 9. Oh, 5. We haven't finished all the 5s. 1, 9, and 3. Right. Moment of truth. Yay. Ah, quite nice. Last sip of tea. Took me a while to find the pattern, but once you have it, it rolls quite nicely, doesn't it? It's a lot of symmetry, which is very, very nice. Well, I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe, maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.